right, hey everyone, this is Dr. Emily Hurley.
I'm Dr. Keith Beachy.
Dr. Beachy and I today wanted to talk more about chiropractic for kids and the benefit of that. So Dr. Beachy and I both definitely have a passion for adjusting moms and babies. We're both Webster certified and trained with the ICPA, which is Pediatric Association, and with Carol Phillips. So we both have dived into a lot of training to help with pregnancy, birth, babies, and kids of all ages. And Dr. Beachy, you've also done spinning babies, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay, yeah, so we both definitely have that passion for helping families. So Dr. Beachy, can you tell us about the benefits that you've seen with chiropractic for kids?
Yes, I personally have had a lot of good success with newborns to infants to toddlers. One of my favorite things to treat is colic in newborns, infants, because one, the infant responds very quickly to it. And the parents also start to see some benefit because now they can also start to get some rest. And so the babies can't tell us that they hurt. They can't tell us their subjective symptoms, but parents can kind of see that and feel that. And so the parents are the ones that can start to see it the most, but more importantly, the parents can now start to get some sleep and take care of themselves as well as the baby. Another example, kids with ear infections. We see that quite a bit that respond really well with chiropractic. And it's important to note that as chiropractors, we don't treat an ear infection. We treat the spine, which allows the nervous system to function better and allows the body to heal from the inside. And take care of that infection on its own without antibiotics or any outside interventions. Those are probably the two that I've experienced the most. But again, like you said, kids of all ages really benefit from chiropractic to help them develop optimally within their body as well as neurologically.
Yeah, both of those things that you just mentioned with colic and ear infections, they're huge. And I think a lot of times those are thought of as almost just common, normal childhood things you just deal with. You know, babies have colic, babies cry, or, kids get ear infections, and it's just one of those normally occurring things, but they don't, just because they are common doesn't mean they're normal.
Absolutely.
Right.
We say that a lot.
We do, yeah. So just because it's common doesn't mean that it's normal. Normal would be for the body to be healthy. Normal would be for a baby to be able to be soothed easily. And so when we are adjusting the spine, it's a super gentle adjustment. It's very light touches with just our fingertips. There's no popping, twisting, cracking, any heavy force with babies. I think I said in the last video, a lot of our babies actually sleep through it, or they really enjoy it. A lot of times we adjust while the parents are holding, or while they're laying in a pillow. It's very comfortable, and it doesn't have to be a scary experience at all. That's our goal always, is for it to be a positive experience for the parents and for the kids. But what a big difference to be able to balance the spine, calm that nervous system, and be able to have your babies sleep better, digest and poop better, be able to soothe them and not have those symptoms of colic, be able to have an ear infection go away within a couple of days, rather than having to go through medical treatment with them. So we always think that chiropractic is a great first kind of out of the gate, something's going on with the baby, we can check them out, and if it's something that, okay, you need to go see your pediatrician, we're going to let you know. This actually isn't within our wheelhouse, but a lot of times we are able to see huge improvements with the conservative care that we do. So we definitely love doing that, right?
Absolutely.
Anything else you want to share?
I think you've probably mentioned this before, but one misconception that a lot of parents, or even just people in general, have is that we're going to treat a baby the same way, or a kid even, the same way that we do an adult. Sure. Babies, for instance, their bones aren't fully formed, they're not fully fused, and so there are a lot of cartilage, and so things are a lot easier to move, and that's why we don't treat them the same. It's all very gentle. Typically, what I tell people is it's no more pressure than you would put over your eyeball, like that. Without it being painful, where it's just light pressure, and they respond so well to just the light pressure. That's what I love.
Yeah, I think that's one of the most fun things about treating babies and kids is that they respond really quickly. Typically, depending on what's going on, they typically respond within a couple of adjustments, and they do so much better. I think with adults, if you've ever been to a chiropractor, we kind of have to get adjusted, a couple times a week, every week. It's something we have to keep going back in order to stay balanced and to feel great. And that's just because we have so many imbalances in our system. We have everyday stressors. We have bad habits of how we sit, how we walk, how we sleep. And we're more tense. And so those muscle tensions really keep pulling the spine back out of alignment, which is why it takes a lot more work for an adult to see quick results a lot of times with body work. But with kids, really 1 or 2 adjustments and we are able to see that improvement right away, which is super fun and rewarding.
Absolutely, yeah. They respond really well. Their bodies they want to heal. And they're able to heal better than us as adults because they don't have those same things that we've gone through our entire life. So
I think that's why I'm so passionate about, even if your baby doesn't have any problems, maybe your baby doesn't have colic, doesn't have ear infections, feeds great, poops great, and you think, why would my baby need to see a chiropractor? We don't always know what imbalances that there are in the spine or in the system until you get them checked. And so what a cool thing if everyone got checked since birth and throughout their childhood. We probably wouldn't have adults that have had these issues their whole lives or have been imbalanced their whole lives. We'd be able to prevent a lot of issues and see a healthier society, really.
Something I tell a lot of parents is, hey, it's easier to develop and grow a healthy baby than fix a broken adult.
So true. Yep, I love that. Well, thanks so much, Dr. Beachy,
Absolutely.
and thanks everyone for listening.